Today I would like to read the second set of letters, letters 11 through 20. Again, I'm very new to this, and I will be doing my best to read the nicest. Again, I'm sitting here as the sun is setting, if I may show you. That's my view here. Some mowing going on. And yeah, here is the next step. Here's the next journey. Letter 11 through 20. The reason I'm reading them is because I'm in hopes trying to get across what I actually tried to get across. So whoever you are, guys, whoever gets these letters, I mean this, and it comes from my heart to yours, in hopes to encourage you and everybody and anybody that you share this with. So, letter 11. Letter 11. Yep, these, I guess, I only started dating them at a certain point. So once I do that, and eventually I came up with a pen name, but not yet. So once I do, I'll let you know. So, dear friend I yet not met, possibly this might be the only interaction you and I will have here on earth. If you ever doubted that you are special in God's eyes, this letter comes to you to prove that you are. And I am a complete stranger, with this letter being the only connection between the two of us. Out of the billions of people, you get this letter. I have committed to write 1,000 letters like this to 0.00003% of the USA population. That's one letter for every 300,000 people. You are not just another person. You are created in God's image. Go replicate His image in your life. Love people, be kind, hug everyone, tell your family that you love them. Above all, be filled with courage and boldness to do the very things God has and is calling you to do. Write a letter to someone who impacted your life and send it off. And never give up or give in. Stand your ground. Stand your ground for good and for love. Your friend, Alexei Katko. Again, this, letter right there. Wheat, there we go. Again, this is not perfect. It is what it is. This is as it's going. Letter 12. Dear friend, when I was a child, I spoke like a child, I acted as one, but when I grew up, I acted as an adult. Just like everyone else. But like Jesus said, it is the children who truly understand. It is the children who truly understand. Be responsible and never let go of your inner child. Be loving, be bold in your pursuits. Don't give up. Follow your dreams. You have but one life on earth. Take captive every moment. Find your mission and be diligent to accomplish it while you have this time on earth. Anyone who accomplished something of value dedicated their life to it. I had a dream to write 1,000 letters of encouragement. You are the 12th I write. Go therefore and do to at least one person who has impacted your life. I meant to say, do to one person the same thing. Write that letter. Live well and love even better. From dust we came, to dust we go. From your friend, Alexei Katko. And some of them are kind of choppy. Like I said, my English, not the best. I'd like to believe that I'm getting a little better after so much writing. But, letter 13. I hope you feel special in receiving this handwritten letter. For you are the 13th out of 1,000 to get one. There's 300 million people in the USA. For every 300,000 people in America, one will get a letter from me. I don't know who you are, but with one thing I do is write whatever comes to mind. A tree sprouts up, it grows to the sky, it turns green and possesses its brown. Proudly it stands, and unless its roots are deep, its growth and height will be its destruction. Likewise with you, if your heart is not rooted deep in your faith, you too, like a tree, will fall, never to get up. Only you and God know your weakness. So be courageous and bold, do what is right, and never look back. Instead, be like a pen. If it falls, it is picked up immediately to be once used again. Fear not to be bold. One life on earth we all get. Let it be the kind worth writing about. Go and become the change you want to see. To give up might seem like an option, but it should never be a way. Change course if need be, but never give up. Your friend Alexei Katko. Yep. And that's that right there. Smiley faces are narrowing down. Letter 14 out of 1,000. Dear friend, the dunes of a desert shift 1,000 times, but the desert always remains. You might have a goal. How you attain it might change 1,000 times. So whatever you do, have a goal set before you. Being courageous means your life will give many courage to act on their lifelong desires. You see, I might not know you, but that did not stop me from writing this to you. More so, I will fold this letter and put it into a random letter, and here it is in your hands. One man can make a difference. Many years, or should I say a few years ago, I had a dream. I invested tens of thousands of dollars in pursuit to have this business. 5 years later, my dream is not yet fulfilled. However, I am closer to attaining it. Today, I read, randomly, keep searching, keep knocking, and the door will be open. Whatever it is you have longed to accomplish, go and do it. Challenges will come, but they will only help you become a better, stronger you. Sit down and write a letter to one person who impacted your life and mail it to them. Live life to encourage, and don't forget that random is only a higher state of order. God bless, your random friend, Alexei Katko. Oh, that's that right there. Smiley face. 15. Deciding to write 1,000 letters is one of my more interesting ideas in my life. Every letter is its own. Some are deep and some simply silly. In any case, they are to encourage you that every person is special. Where a tree falls, there it shall lay. Where a flower grows, their beauty is fleeting. Where the waters roar, life abounds. As the sun rises and sets, so light will be born and die. Tea's for the British and coffee for Americans. Water for fish and air for the bird. In other words, where there is motion, there is life. Standing still brings no life. Movement is full of life. Have courage and take that step. You're cool. Be bold. Write letters to those you love and hug your family more. From your friend, Alexei Katko. There you go. That's that one. Dear friend, a few weeks ago I decided to write 1,000 letters to randomly chosen individuals in the USA. My goal is to encourage you to do that which you wanted to do for so long. A weaver of an oriental rug spends most of his or her time weaving the background, and in the end the picture comes out. Very often we forget it is the small details, the little things done long enough that produce great things. Continue on and don't give up. Give your time to others. Sit down and write at least one letter to someone who has impacted your life, and send them your handwritten letter. Be courageous and bold. Keep on going. God bless. Alexei Katko. My smiley faces are super wide still. Letter 17. Dear friend, many years ago a family member said to me, I'd like to do free construction projects for people I see who need it. I must say that thought intrigued me. A few years later, I decided to do it. It was awesome. Doing something for a person which they could not and will never be able to pay for is very rewarding in itself. Doing things that are nice and kind will come with a price. You have to realize, if you're willing to pay it, be strong and be one of courage. I'd like to challenge you to sit down, think of a person who has impacted your life. Write them a letter and send it to them. We all need to be encouraged, no matter how successful a person is. Live, love, and hug. God bless, your friend. So, as you see in letter 17, live, love, and hug, that's eventually towards the end you'll see that became one of my quotes. Letter 18. Dear friend, the grass always seems greener on the other side, but that's because it's only being fertilized with 100% poo. A real man and a real woman will realize that marriage is not 50-50. It must be 100-100, and then some. It has been said, we marry a person because of the 80-20 rule. We see 80% of the things we love in them. But once married, it is the 20% that gets those dang divorce papers signed. So here's some advice. Use 100% poo to fertilize your lawn. Put in 100 out of 100 from your side, and technically you should be at least 50% happier. Oh, and stop focusing on the 20%, but do so on the 80. Realize that the 20% makes 80% so sweet. Be thankful, love, and hug. This all might seem out of the blue. It is. To you, I'm a complete stranger. Not long ago, I decided to write 1,000 letters to randomly chosen people, just to encourage and write about what was on my mind at the moment. I would also like to challenge you to sit down and write at least one letter to someone who impacted your life. God bless. Alexei Katko. And there's that one. Big old smiley face again. Letter 19. Dear friend, many things in life are not what they seem. For example, there are many things in our culture which seem right, yet for the person it's not so good or beneficial. Don't let the culture dictate who you become or what you pursue. Be bold, love others, hug those you love. So I challenge you to write a letter to someone who's impacted your life and mail it to them. Be courageous and be the best you have ever been called to be. Alexei Katko. Whoop. And the last letter for today. Letter 20. Dear friend, last week I decided to write 1,000 letters to random people in America. You are my 20th letter. I write whatever comes to my mind and hope it is of some help to you. Very often, we as individuals do not see the wonderful in our life. Everything you look at, from mountains to cell phones, are all made up of small things. A lot of small things put together make wonderful mountains, devices, and anything good in life. Very often, we look for the big stuff in life. The big break, for example. When I decided to write this letter, I knew it would cost me at least 10 to 20 minutes of my life. It might not seem huge, but you must agree, it most surely made you feel special. I had to choose 1 out of 300,000 addresses. Even at the point of writing you this letter, I still have no clue to whom I will send it to. I still don't. Point is, I know it will leave its mark. Therefore, go and leave bits and pieces of inspiration everywhere you turn. I challenge you to sit down, write a letter to someone who has impacted your life, and mail it to them. Live love, be bold, be full of courage, and hug those you love. Your friend, Alexei Katko. There we go. See you next time.